This video is for you grandparents out there. Have you ever walked into your son or daughter's home and just went, whoa, look at all the toys these grandkids have. Look at the clutter. You know what? You might be part of the problem. So that's what I wanted to talk about today, is how can we make grandparents helpers, not hinderers? And so one of the things I am a huge fan of is giving adventures rather than presents. You're not bringing stuff in, but you're creating memories. And truly, these memories do last a lifetime, where very few toys make it past childhood. So let's talk about it. One of the biggest challenges that I think folks find is not every grandparent or every aunt, uncle lives in the same town with the grandkids or the nieces and nephews. What do you do when you're not even around for their birthday? Well, I have this challenge in my life, and I had to decide early on that, you know what? If we celebrate 4 months early or 3 months late, it's okay. And you know what? That has turned out to be the case, because my grandkids, who range from less than a year old to almost 11 years old, talk about the memories that they have from birthday adventures we did when they were 5 and 6. They remember these things. Not one of them has said, we do a summer adventure and my birthday's in December. They don't remember that. They remember the adventure. So if you're seeing your grandkids once or twice a year, go ahead and do the adventure when you're there. What if you're not even seeing them that frequently? What if they're across the country or in a different country? You know what? On the years that you get together, do your birthday adventure whenever you're together. On the years that you're apart, there's stuff you can do online. And I'm going to give you just a few ideas here. You can Google so many more. But there are virtual scavenger hunts. You create the hunt, and usually you're working with the parents to do that. So the child then eventually gets to some kind of a prize. Now, it's not a big gift, because remember, we're trying to get away from gifts, but it's something that's special or fun and smaller. You can play games. You can watch movies together where you're watching at your place. They're watching at theirs. You're watching something where you've streamed it together. All kinds of things like that. You can do virtual hikes together. Depends on the kid, depends on the age, depends on your capabilities and how accessible things are. So I want to encourage you, don't say, hey, we don't live together, I can't do those things. Even if you have a big, huge time difference, you know what? You can get up in the middle of the night to be with a kid on their birthday if that's what you want to do. So let's talk about, what if you are in town with a kid and you're all together? What are some things you can do? Well, TripAdvisor to do is a great place to check out what's in an area. I was really thrilled at one point when I went to visit grandkids in Tennessee and did a TripAdvisor to do, which is one of their modules, and found out there was a llama trek nearby. It was like 20 minutes away. And so grandson, who would have been, I think, 7 at the time, and I went on a llama trek. We had a ball. It was so cool. But I have done things like that when their kids are little. They're just 2. You know what the adventure is? We go to the playground and we swing and maybe go through the McDonald's drive-through. I've done circuses. I made a piñata with one of my more artistically inclined grandsons. So many different things. So crafts, places, just being out. Food, especially I have more grandsons than I have granddaughters, and so food seems to be a big thing for them that when we do it together. All kinds of adventures. Why do you want to do this? Let me just circle back and wrap up with, because if you're bringing gifts in for, let's say you're doing Christmas and birthday, let's say there's more than one sibling, count the number of gifts that you personally are contributing to that household, and you might be able to figure out why there's clutter. So go for the better thing. Go for the adventure, skip the stuff, and I think you're all going to be happier. I would love to hear some of your ideas of things you have done that are successful and that the kids are still talking about.